Hi everybody, today we're going to be looking at Lesson 1, Sequences and Patterns. So this is your very first math lesson in 5th grade. Welcome, I'm excited. Let me give you a couple of reminders before we get started. The first reminder is to make sure that at the top of your math notebook page you have the lesson written, so Lesson 1 and today's date, that you skip 2 lines between every problem, even the examples, and that you put a box around your answers. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and look at example 1. So example 1 says, what are the next 3 terms in this counting sequence? So on your page, you should have written example 1 and write down the problem. 3, 6, 9, 12, blank, blank, blank. So, just like in the problem solving that we did in your Power Up today, we need to find out what are we doing here. So, we are solving a pattern. The pattern is going up by 3. So, make sure you're writing this down underneath your pattern. What are you doing? You're solving a pattern. Your pattern is going up by 3s. So we go 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. So I know that 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. And 18 plus 3 is 21. I'm going to go back and put a box around my answers. And then quickly double check. What are the next 3 terms in this counting sequence? Did I find the next 3 terms? Yes, I did. They're 15, 18, and 21. Is my answer reasonable? Yes, it is. So everything that you see here that I wrote down, you should have written down in your math notebook as well. Okay? All right, we're going to move on to example number 2. So now I want you to skip 2 lines in your book, and I want you to then write example 2. And we're going to go ahead and copy down the problem. 56, 49, 42, and a blank. And example 2 says, describe this rule, the rule for this counting sequence. What is the next term in the sequence? So this is a 2-part problem. Okay? You need to describe the rule in a complete sentence. So, what are we doing here? Well, I see a pattern. I see a sequence of numbers. So, I know that this is a sequence. It's a sequence. And this is a sequence that is descending or going down by 7. But now I need to turn this into a complete sentence. So we can say the rule for this sequence is that the terms are descending by 7. Okay? And then, even though it's kind of big, put a box, more neatly than I did, put a box around that part of the answer. And then answer what is the next term in the sequence. 56, 49, 42, 35, and put a second box around 35. So this is your example 2. You've described the rule and you've given the next term in the box. Okay? You are now going to complete the lesson practice in your notebook as well, and then we will review this tomorrow. Have a great night.